He's faithful. He's never frustrated. Now, there's elements in the scriptures where you see God sounds frustrated, like angry. And God has a holy anger. Yes, he does. But see, God is never frustrated in the sense that he can't get his job done. We all have this sense of frustration when things don't go our way. Do you know that God has never been frustrated with things not going his way? Never once. But we saw the priests were a little different. What did Stephen see? He not only saw Jesus standing, but what were all the people doing? Screaming, yelling, in rage, hands over their ears. They didn't want to hear anymore. And what were they doing? Running. You know that same word for run is the same word that Matthew uses to describe when Jesus rebukes and casts out the demons from the demoniac, this person that had legions of demons inside of him. He casts them out, puts them into these pigs, and the pigs run violently off to the cliff. What you saw with those priests, that was a demonic manifestation. The demons had had enough. They were like, the more we insult them, the more we intimidate them, it's not working. We try to infiltrate them, it's not working. Everybody is getting saved and we can't stop it. The enemy was so frustrated that their plans weren't working. And in fact, it looked like they were helping God, that they just lost it and they just went and killed this man. That was a demonic manifestation. And that should encourage you. They are so frustrated because everything that they do, they're actually helping God and execute his plan. God just standing there with a smile on his face, watching these demons in their frustrated efforts, even in their attempt to thwart his plan, they're actually executing his plan because God got it like that. And that's why Paul says later on in Romans that for all of those who are called by God, all things work together. Help me out. For good. All things work together for good. Be grateful knowing that our God is faithful. He's not frustrated. His plan's going to happen. It's up to us to make sure we got the right perspective, that we remain faithful, we remain grateful in the midst of all of this, that we make sure that we continue to be grateful knowing, man, that God was faithful every time I resisted him, and yet he was persistent. That we should be grateful knowing that he has been faithful now as he's renewing us and helping us to be more like Jesus. We should be grateful knowing that he is faithful, that God in the end will restore all things to himself. And no matter what comes our way, God can make all of it work for his glory and for our good.